procrastinated on this long enough. Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. So today, we're gonna pull the steering column out of the car and try to get this backing plate all fit up properly. We've talked about it before. Replace the lower part of the firewall, the toe board, and that included half of this cutout right here where the steering boot seals the firewall, keeps all the crap out of the inside of the car. This is just a piece of sheet metal. I'll bring you guys in closer in just a second. Just a piece of sheet metal that sandwiches between the firewall. There's sandwiches the firewall between the boot and the plate itself. And it's just got some threaded nut inserts in it that coarse threaded screws just pull right into. So we had to take it off and to replace the firewall, or to replace the toe board, because it didn't come with that. So I'll bring you guys in for a little bit of a closer view. Oh, get this thing moved down so I can actually hold it. All right, there she is. So that's it, and if you look over here, you can kind of, oops, all over the place. You can kind of see it's close, but it's just not quite perfect. Variances in the stamping and variances in the way that I put it in, vice the way that the opening was in the factory. This was all one piece in the factory. The full firewall would have been all the way down to the bottom of the toe board, would have made up to the floor directly, and instead it got sliced and diced, all the old rusty metal out of there and nice new metal in. So yeah, I'm gonna pull that out. We gotta pull the steering column and the brake pedal. They just bolt under the dash. Steering column is screwed with 2 screws through the firewall, and the brake pedal, same thing, just 4 bolts right here. So we'll get that taken care of. We'll pull that piece off. We'll stick it in the vise. We'll try to start egging it out where we need to and try to get it fit up nice. And then from there, we should be pretty close to just finishing up, wire wheeling the firewall, clean it all up, and we should be able to get some primer on there. And at the very least, make it one color. One solid color, I think, does a lot for it. It might not be perfect. It might not be the prettiest color. Definitely not gonna be the final color, but it'll be one solid color instead of rust, purple, black, red, body filler, bare metal, and whatever else was on this car that made it look like a disaster. That's the plan. Let's get to it. All right, and just like that, pieces in the vise, I marked out where it was kind of touching. This is just gonna be rough. I just wanna kind of egg these out just a little bit, and we'll test fit in the car, and hopefully it fits better. So, oh, I guess I better safety up first. Safety first, until I can't see, or the PPE gets in the way, and then it quickly becomes safety third or fourth. Vision is first, right? Boy, I'm getting something way more aggressive than that. Where's the fun one? That'll work. Always oil up your tools, people. All right, guys, it's a little bit later, dark, and we were egging out the opening on this plate right here. We finished that up, fit it up a few times, and just had to do a little bit of finesse work to it. Just, you know, on and off the car, back and forth to the vise with the grinder, whatever. So we got it fitting pretty good. Let me see if I can get in here and show you. If I can get it where it wants to go. Yeah, right there. So that's where it's gonna live. It looks better when it's all the way secured, but you can kind of see it's on there all the way around. The opening is clear of the little lip that's on the firewall, so that's much better. we actually went ahead and cleaned that up. So that's bare metal. This piece is as cleaned up as it's gonna get anyway. That was pretty nasty, but it's not too bad. I'm getting ahead of myself. Punch some holes for plug welds, and then we've got the existing plug welds that we drilled out on it. So we'll use those as well. All the holes there on the firewall, here. Those will all be covered up by us, so we'll just weld those up from the inside, fill them up, and give it a little extra support at the same time on the inside of the car. What we ended up doing was, instead of fighting myself nonstop getting the steering column in and out, and I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Which way does it go? This way? This way. We just went ahead and took this off of the steering column. So that is just the camera work was horrible there, sorry. That was just the plate that sandwiches the boot to the firewall. So we took that off, and that's your bolt pattern right there. So that let us get it all lined up, and so we know that's good. It's been on and off a few times. The hard thing is I've only got 2 screws. I gotta buy more of those, but either way, she's all lined up. The big oversized holes are drilled. Egg these ones out just a little bit to fit these riv nuts in there. But everything fits, everything lines up. You get a little bit of slop in there anyway, because the holes on the steering column side are even bigger. So we're gonna go ahead and hit that with our weld through primer and whatever else I decide to use, and I'll bring you guys back when we are setting up to weld her in. And I think once we get it welded into, we'll go ahead and throw the steering column in and see what it looks like all put together. So we'll be right back. All right, can't even tell you how happy I am to have that done. We've all got a procrastination list, those things that we need to do, should do, they're not that hard, but we just don't do. That was mine, right there. That's been off since the toe board got replaced, and that's been done for a while. And I don't know why I put it off, but I did. But it's done now, don't need to think about it. We'll go inside the car, there's not much to see. Columns in, turn the light on here. So we're missing, you can see the bottom of the plate in here in the boot. If I can go up through the dash a little bit. Yeah, not much to see. Ooh, it's dark. We're missing some screws. We actually found those specific screws, the column floor screws. Those are on their way. They'll be here sometime this week, but no big rush. The column will be coming right back out. I just wanted to see it all fit up, make sure it all fit, which it does. We've also, I said before, we're doing the firewall. We went ahead and pretty much finished that. A little bit to do up top, but the firewall itself, minus the toe board, which still has the E-coat on it, is pretty much done. So we'll be moving on to that next video, I think, trying to get this all painted, looking nice, one color, and just continue to clean up. So short one today, simple one today, and the next couple will probably be similar. Nitty gritty stuff, not all that exciting maybe, but the kind of stuff that really can start to transform the car. We do have a floorboard on order, so I'm just waiting to hear. You can see that, no more Flintstone mobile, hopefully soon. But hoping to hear about that in the next few days, when I can expect that to go out and be here. But for now, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment down below, let me know what you think, and just keep on following along. We're gonna keep pumping them out. See you next time.